Tools in Action people, today, very first new show to the channel. This is a new show we're starting today. It's called Tool-a-thon. Basically, what is Tool-a-thon? Tool-a-thon is where we kind of go over a bunch of tools. Now, we could have done an individual video on all these tools, but it's like, you know what, let's just make an exciting show that we can generate some people into.
Instead of having 6 boring shows, we're giving you one boring show.
No, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting.
Very
you know, like,
exciting.
Who wants to sit around and talk about zip ties? But hey, these zip ties are pretty cool.
Those
we're going
are
to
nice,
talk to you about it. So here's a bunch of cool stuff we're going to talk to you about. We got like 6 or 7 tools. Some of these tools we may revisit. Some of these tools we may not. What we want to do is get the conversation going, you guys. Let's start talking about tools. Let's start talking about these. What are your favorite out of these? What tools do you like? All that good stuff at the bottom. We're going to start looking in the comments for people and start giving stuff away on these tool-a-thons. Obviously, we can't on this tool-a-thon because we don't see any comments from a previous tool-a-thon. So when you guys are commenting next tool-a-thon, we're going to give one of the products away to a commenter on this tool-a-thon. Man, I kind of get sick of saying tool-a-thon.
Yeah, I know.
It's getting weird.
Drink a beer for every
weird
time
up
you
in
hear that.
here. First on the list of today's tool-a-thon, some cool stuff we want to go over is the Husky Unbreakable Flashlight. This is definitely getting a video. We are trying to destroy these, but we wanted to throw it on your guys' radar right now. You guys, Husky's starting to really come around with some good quality products that work. And the good thing about Husky is it doesn't break the bank.
No, exactly. Their toolbox is awesome. That's coming out. I'm excited about that. These flashlights, I'm excited about trying to bust these things up. They've got a whole, I mean, what do they got? 5 or 6 different ones of these?
Yes.
With different lumens, different sizes, stuff like that.
The cool thing, when you think of these, is think Maglite with rubber ends. I mean, that's what it is. It's Maglite quality, Maglite feel to it with rubber ends. So you really, we're going to try to put one of these up against the Maglite. Which one do you think is going to win? I think this one just because of the rubber ends.
Yeah.
Completely waterproof up to, you know, I don't know, whatever. It's waterproof.
It's waterproof.
So that's coming out pretty soon, you guys. Also, we did do an episode on the Seek thermal imager.
Yep.
And
it's one basically an image, thermal imager that you plug into your phone and use your phone as a screen. Right,
and then we talked about the. We're gonna do an overlay right now of what this can do. You guys already know what the FLIR 1 can do, but when we talked about the FLIR 1, it was we talked about how it was built into a case. Well, actually, the new FLIR 1, you guys, is a separate unit. It's just like the Seek thermal, except it uses a battery. So there is a battery in here. You do charge it up via USB, but I think it's 10 times better than the Seek thermal.
Why?
It just seems like it has, you know, just better application, better stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the Seek thermal all, because that's got some really cool features also. But I think as far as just being faster, FLIR pretty much invented the thermal imaging market. You know, there's just a lot of cool stuff you can do with this, you guys, especially if you're an estimator, if you're going out to a job and you're just like, hey, you know, I'm going to buy this house. Let's say I'm going to buy this house. I'm going to go out to it with a FLIR and say, hey, well, there's a hot spot over here, or this or that. You can really determine a lot of things with thermal imaging, which is pretty cool. What do you think?
Yeah, very cool. You can even, shows you on the back, you can even take a picture of a guy with a bottle of Coke.
Oh, yeah. Well, how do you know it's a Coke?
Well,
could be a beer. Another cool thing, you guys, is something you can do with this is find leaky pipe, or find where your blockage is in a pipe. How do you do that?
Put hot water in there, take a picture of it.
Turn hot water on, go in, look at the pipes where the hot water stops, is where your blockage is.
Yep.
Very cool stuff from FLIR. What do we got next?
Next, we got some zip ties from Southwire. These are actually pretty cool. They're heavy-duty zip ties, and it comes in a package of 100, but they have different sizes, don't they?
Yes, I believe they have different sizes of these, you guys. Now, when I first got these, I'm like, man, Eric, what's so cool about these zip ties? But he kind of mentioned is, you know, when you're running cables, all the time you either have to use those external things, or you get the zip ties that have the actual round loop in it.
Yeah.
But that's only one loop. With these zip ties, you're able to zip and then go ahead and screw in and cut off your excess. So there's multiple mounting holes on these zip ties.
So you can bundle, mount, and hang. So
Man,
pretty cool if you're doing a bunch of different pipe or something like that, or whatever you're doing.
Another cool thing about these is they have kind of a 2-track system.
Yes,
yeah,
you're right.
Each side, which is pretty cool. So those are good stuff. So these are the new cable ties from Southwire, you guys. Southwire is a sponsor of ours. and we would like you to click on their links, check their stuff out. You know, they have a huge catalog, basically.
They're huge. I cannot believe how big Southwire is. I never even knew about them until I reached out and did stuff with them about a year ago.
They're kind of new to this kind of getting out into the, you know, and behind the scenes, they've been around for many years, all kinds of stuff. They also have a pair of multi-purpose, like linesman type pliers. You know, we'll open them up right here and check them out, do a quick unboxing. What do you got there?
Multi-purpose screwdriver.
Ratcheting.
Ratcheting.
Tell me what you
too,
think of the ratchet.
I don't know, it's pretty cool. I like just because you can have all the different bits on there.
You know, I used to have tons of those and I don't.
Ooh, that's nice ratcheting, actually.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
I
want
like
the
that.
thing? Actually, why am I giving it to you? I just complained
you
that
need some.
I don't have enough.
Yeah. I don't have enough.
You don't have. I don't have enough. All right, you guys, and here is their linesman type pliers or electrical pliers. They're not linesman
see.
pliers. I'm sorry. I keep multi-purpose universal pliers. You know, obviously, some people are different. Some people like, you know, here we have a pair of Kleins, which we're going to go over in a second.
Ooh, man, you've been working out.
Kleins are the same. No, Klein packages are really easy to open.
It's great for those who want to steal it from the store.
Yeah, well, that's how I learned. Like, compare the two together. Obviously, they're totally different pliers. One's a big pair of side cutting pliers. Klein makes a good plier. You know, it's tough. Like Southwire, I'm gonna give it to Southwire. Their grips are getting a lot better. You know, but I can tell that when a Southwire is produced, it's not like a Klein. I mean, you can tell the difference. Like, look at the Klein. It's definitely all machined. We saw how this stuff was made, you guys. This goes through many humans' hands, the Klein, and when they go through them, they're actually, you know, polishing, making sure it's right. On here, don't get me wrong, but there's just, you know, little bits, scratches and stuff like that you wouldn't see on a final assembly of Klein. Still, these pliers are going to make it through. They're going to do the job, and they're probably going to be half the price of the Kleins. So, next to the Kleins, you guys, everybody knows about Klein. A lot of electricians use them, especially here in the Midwest. And this is their version of the side cutting pliers. All kinds of different features on it. You can also crimp on it. Well, no, I was going to have you talk about it, dude. Why am I doing all the talking?
Because you're rocking, man. All right, what's next?
All right, so those are Klein tools. And then we got something else from Klein, you guys. Basically, they're nut drivers, but now they have holes all the way through for threaded rod, for electricians.
Yeah, it's great when you're doing, yeah, exactly. Very cool.
Eric, why are you just speeding this through?
Because I'm out of it, man. I am getting sick. It's been a long day. And
okay, you guys, so basically this was supposed to be an epic, what's it called, Tool-a-monia?
I don't even remember. Tool-a-thon or
Tool-a-thon?
something. Tool-a-thon.
This was supposed to be an epic Tool-a-thon, and you just totally ruined it. This is, okay, welcome to the first and last Tool-a-thon, you guys. Basically, it comes in a 6-piece kit from Klein. Definitely got Klein quality going on with it and the ability to go up and through. Now, last but not least, we want to go over, we're always talking about shoes.
Yep.
Keen, Timberland Pro. A company reached out to us called Oliver Boots, okay? These are the Oliver Boots right here. We got 2 different pairs. Eric got some pairs too. I actually wore these out when I was working with the Ventrac one day, and they definitely protect your feet. They were comfortable. They were just a good pair of boots. They had another pair that they had that I actually gave to Paul the electrician, which we're going to close this out. I gave it to him and I asked him his honest opinion, what he thought. I mean, he only had a few hours in them, but still I feel like you can tell a lot about a pair of shoes in the first couple hours, because if they don't get comfortable on you within the first couple hours, they're not worth wearing. What do you think of the quality of these?
I like them. You know, I mean, they were a lighter boot than I thought when I first saw them. I thought they were going to be heavy.
Yeah, they're light.
They're a lighter boot than I thought, which is good. I like that.
Yeah, the stitching's good. All pretty good stuff. For the contractor, these are obviously non-metallic versions. You know, there's all kinds of different, and they have a steel toe. So, check out Oliver Boots. We're going to close it out with Paul. What do you guys think of Tool-a-thon? You guys comment below. What do you think of all this stuff? Was this just the biggest mistake we ever made in our lives?
No, we've made a lot of mistakes.
No, this was pretty bad because you pretty much just get... Dude, why do you got to put this on my flashlights?
Because if we were at my house, you would have done the exact same thing. I know you.
Now I got to cut them off.
So.
Hey, but now I got lines... Or why do I keep calling them linesman pliers?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. This episode is just ruined.
It was ruined the first minute we started it.
Tools in Action, you guys. Check it out. Let's finish with Paul. What's up, you guys? Tools in Action Express. Today we're going over a company called Oliver Work Boots. These are the ATs, and I gave a pair to Paul the electrician, and he is wearing these right now, and we want to know, what do you think of them? Be honest.
Well, I was surprised. Normally when I wear boots, you have to break them in. It feels like you have to go a couple of weeks before they form to your foot.
Yeah.
I put these on just about 4 hours ago, and it feels like they were already broken in.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I really like them. They're comfortable. They fit my foot already, and it feels like I had them on all day.
Yeah.
And,
they look kind of cool, actually.
Yeah,
cool.
they actually are comfortable, and knowing that there's a steel toe, it's safe for my job too.
Right, and they're like oil resistant
Yeah.
and electric. Like, what does that mean? Like electricians, they have to have conductive, non-conductive shoes or whatever.
Right. No, these are comfortable for. I'm used to wearing a different pair of shoes, but these seem to be a choice. Going to be a new choice of mine to wear these at work.
You wear those at work?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Any negatives, Paul? What don't you like about them?
None so far. I actually like them.
All right, cool. All right, you guys, tools in action. Check it out. These are the Olivers. I don't know what the name. Wow, I didn't know they were high tops. Those are pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like those. Wow. Cool, good stuff. All right, you guys, tools in action. Hashtag TIA Crew. Don't forget, Paul is homeless, so send him some money.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.